Hi and welcome to this new mum core workout, lesson 2. If you haven't caught up with lesson 1 yet, then stop now and go back, because those exercises are a better step 1 for exercising after you've had your baby. This is taking those exercises one step further, so I would love for you to go back and do those other exercises first. So as we did with the previous lesson, we're just going to focus on 5 exercises today. We're going to increase it though. We're going to do each exercise for 5 minutes and we're going to do 2 rounds of them. But again, don't feel like you should only do 2 rounds. Don't feel like you should only do each exercise for 1 minute. Really, I'm just doing it for this short amount of time because it's a video, okay? If I was doing it with a PT client, when we do it in my programs, we definitely do it for a lot longer. So bear that in mind when I'm taking you through the exercises. Okay, so again, we don't really need to warm up. We're really just doing some really gentle, mild internal work here. So don't worry if you're not feeling really warmed up. Do warm up if you would like to, but you don't need to. Okay, so today we're just going to need a mat, we're going to need some water, and we're going to need something stretchy. So some kind of resistance band would be great for one of the exercises. Okay, so let's go straight into me showing you the 5 different exercises we're going to be doing today. So the first one we're going to do is a Superman extension. So we did a Superman in lesson 1. This is exactly the same. We're getting into our all fours position. Our hands are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips. We're breathing out whilst we're engaging our core muscles. Now remember, we're not doing any kind of tuck of the pelvis here, okay? We're literally just engaging our core muscles on the exhale, thinking about zipping up from our pelvic floor all the way up to our diaphragm, and then we are holding that contraction. We're continuing to breathe normally, but we are holding that contraction of the core, okay? So, okay, all contracted. We're going to lift up opposite hand and leg. Remember, we're not twisting the hip. We're keeping the hip completely parallel to the ground. We are then extending out in opposite direction. The hand and the foot, back to the center and down. We're doing the other side. Up, out, in, and down. And again, we're trying not to shift the hips, we're trying not to shift the weight, and we're keeping that core contracted throughout. That is exercise 1. We are then going to lie on our side. Remember, we need to go down onto our side. We don't just go back like this, okay? That's not good for our core at this stage. We're rolling onto our sides, and then we're rolling onto our back. And what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the pelvis, an anterior tilt of the pelvis, to get rid of this gap between our back and the mat. Okay, and as we do this, we're going to breathe out, we're going to bring up one leg. You're going to put the foot on the inside of the thigh. So I've got my right leg up, my right foot is on the inside of my left thigh. Okay, so this is helping to remove the gap underneath my back and the mat. Okay, I'm then going to take my left hand and I'm going to gently push on my knee, and I'm going to counter the push of my hand with my knee as I'm exhaling and I'm zipping up all the way from my pelvic floor to my diaphragm. So let me show you what this looks like. Breathing in, relaxing. Release. And remember, as we are exhaling, we're zipping up, we're pushing on the knee. We're also thinking about elongating through the spine, linking and lifting those internal muscles. Okay, so we're going to do that as our exercise number 2 for 1 minute. We're then going to do exactly the same, and we're going to change legs, take the opposite hand, pushing the opposite hand against the knee, again counter-resisting with the knee as we're zipping up and elongating through the spine. That is exercise number 3. Exercise number 4, we're staying on our backs and we're doing a spine curl. Okay, so we're on our backs, feet flat, hands flat. We're then going to tilt the pelvis to get rid of that gap, and we're going to exhale. So inhaling and releasing the contraction of the muscles on the way down, and we're engaging as we exhale on the way up. And what we're thinking of doing is we're thinking of going up, but instead of just going up into a bridge like this, okay, we're really thinking about engaging the core and rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae until our buttocks are really engaged and clenched. And we're going to hold here, and then we're going to revert all the way back on the inhale breath. Okay, so that is exercise number 4, rolling up onto your side, coming to sitting. Our 5th exercise, we're going to get something nice and stretchy. Okay, I've got a resistance band here. You might have one of the Pilates ones, the long one, that'll work perfectly as well. You're going to hold either side, or for me, you're going to put your hands inside the loop, palms facing each other. And again, you're going to do exactly the same zip up that we've been doing before on the exhale. But as we do this, we're going to have the band at shoulder height, and we're going to open the band in time with the exhale and the core engagement. So it looks like this. So again, try and coordinate it, so by the time you've got no air left in your body, you're as wide as you can go with the resistance band. Okay, so try and coordinate it rather than going okay, which are 2 separate motions. We're trying to link those 2 exercises together, okay? So that is our 5th exercise. All right, grab some water and we're going to get going. 5-minute circuit. I've got the timer here, getting into that all fours position. We're starting with the Superman with lateral extension. Okay, ready? Let's go. Into position. Exhale, engaging the core. Bring the leg up, out, in, and down. Keep that core engaged throughout. Take it at your own pace. Good work. Keep it going. Remember to keep breathing. Even though your core is engaged, you can still breathe completely normally. 20 seconds to go. You're doing so well. 10 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Good job. You're rolling onto your side. You're coming onto your back. You're lifting up one leg, taking that gap from under the back away. Opposite hand pushing into the knee. Place your neck and inhale to release. Nice long exhale. Good, release. We're doing exactly the same on the other side. Exhale to lift up the knee. Make sure there's no gap at the back. Replace your chin. Opposite hand on the inside. Inhale to release and zip up, elongate through the spine as you're pushing into the knee. Good job. Release the knee. We're going into that spine curl. We are exhaling as we're going up vertebrae by vertebrae on the exhale. Inhale to release.
Good.
Rolling onto your side, coming up to sitting. Find a comfortable position. Cross your legs, grab your band, keep it at shoulder height. Inhale, and as you're exhaling, you're pulling the band and you're elongating through the spine. Inhale to release. And you're done. Good job. Well done. Grab some water. We're going to go into those 5 exercises one more time and then you are done. So let's rehydrate. Excellent. Okay. Back into that all fours position. Superman to extension. Get into position first. Remember with this one, once we've done that zipping up technique, that linking and lifting, elongating through the spine, we are holding that contraction as we continue to breathe normally, okay? So we're not releasing on the inhale like we are with the other exercises. So that's just a slight difference here. Okay, into all fours, making sure we're in a good position. Knees are underneath our hips, hands are underneath our shoulders. Ready?
Exercise.
Let's go. Inhale to release. And exhale. Good. Zipped all the way up from our pelvic floor to our diaphragm. We're up, we're out, we're in, we're down. Change sides, keep that contraction. Take it at your own pace. Doing so well. Keep going. We're nearly there. 15 more seconds.
Three, two, one. Exercise 2.
Good job. Release that contraction. We're going down onto our backs, onto your side first, rolling onto your back. Bring up a knee. Close that gap between your back and the mat. Reposition your head. You've got a little tuck in the chin. Opposite hand pushing into the knee. Ready? Inhale to release. And good. Same on the other side. Release the foot. Exhale to bring the foot up. Opposite hand to knee. Replace the neck. Good. Drop that knee. We're then going to the spine curls. We're going to exhale, close the gap as we tilt the pelvis. Exhaling as we're zipping up and lifting all the way up, squeezing those glutes at the top. Inhaling and releasing. Rolling onto your side, we're coming up to sitting. Final exercise, get into a nice comfortable position, picking up your band, keeping it at shoulder height, elongating through the spine. Inhale, release, and
Your timer is complete.
And well done, you are finished. Congratulations. Do keep doing these. If you've still got some energy, then keep going. Do another 1 round, another 2 rounds, whatever feels right for your body. Keep going. I promise you, the more you do these exercises, the stronger you are going to become. You're going to lose that core instability. That gap between your rectus abdominis will start to close even faster, and you will be well on your way to recovery. Congratulations, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, which is going to be lesson 3. Thanks for joining me.